quick little profile of a goat list. I played to go 3-1 with locals there last week. I wanted to play something slightly different. However, last minute I had plans come up on the Saturday, so Sunday morning I had to get cards for people. So I spent time looking for cards, and then when I got everything ready, I was actually just like, I'm not arsed building or like rebuilding a deck and re-sleeving everything and yada yada yada. So I went for kind of like an old personal favorite of mine, which is just playing Go Control. Again, it's probably the deck I enjoy playing the most, but yeah, look at how it has its weaknesses as well. But let's just jump straight into the profiles. So to start off with the big bodies, we play 1 BLS, 1 Sork, 1 Zaborg, 2 Kaiku, 1 Breaker, 1 Tribe, 1 DD Wire Lady. I think like these are pretty set in stone. I like having the second Chaos Monster. It lets you play some matchups a bit more aggressively. It kind of helps go into things like Warrior, which is a bad matchup, and like it's good against Gumo, even though it's already like a good matchup. But I think just playing more big guys than the normal Go Control lists conventionally play just kind of helps you in those Warrior matchups and stuff. And then like obviously Kaiku is insane against Chaos, so many aggressive decks. I had a game earlier where my opponent was bricked up on Gigantes and just couldn't play it because of this as well, and I was like, I didn't even think of Gigantes, I was just summoning it to swing. So then into like the flip control part of the deck, you play 2 Suki, 2 Moth, 2 Dekoichi, 1 Merchant. I don't think this, sometimes I kind of like, I'm iffy on this, but it just being another light for your Chaos Monsters is pretty cool. This will pretty much always get knocked, so it's good to have like another one of rotation. It's also just like a third Dekoichi, but you don't lose as hard to knock, and obviously you put the light engrave. Yeah, it can be annoying when you mill like a Chaos Monster with it, but it is what it is. Then to round out the monsters, the rest of the Weenie guys, we play 1 Sangan, 1 Reaper, 1 Serpent. Yeah, I don't think there's anything like too controversial. I think Reaper is really good right now, especially with things like Warrior is pretty prevalent at locals. There was a Gumo, this is pretty good against that. Like they can never go as aggro as they'd like to go. Put that on board, or else they kind of like awkwardly have to out it with a Snatch Stealer or something, or Ring. So then we've got 1 Pot, 1 Graceful, 1 Duo, 3 meta. So again, the kind of the reason why you would play Go Control is 53 meta. Having access to all the fusions, yeah, like I think in the whole day I went I used this 3 times. It was once for Tesnaz, once for Gatling Dragon. I missed all 3, and then I did 3 tails, and then I made something else really weird. Oh, I made a Dragoness just to. This was set, and I had a Sangan on board, and I had a Tribe. I top deck Tribe with nothing in hand, and I had Reaper Sangan, and I went meta the Sangan, get Serpent, normal Tribe, priority pitch Serpent above the board, swing for 19, take a card out of hand, and then it was just winning from there. But yeah, not many Death Knives were made, unfortunately. 2 Scapegoat, again, works so well with meta. But also just being like a jump blocker, being able to take attacks. Yeah, it's one of your defensive lines, I guess. Then we've got 2 Book of Moons. Yeah, again, I was kind of on the 3rd one in the side for a bit, but it being, it's kind of like an iffy removal. It's good against something like Blade Knight, where it's pretty easy to clear it the next turn. But most of the times you just want to use it as like a way to deal with like a Tesnaz, or a way to sometimes you just use it as another CQ me for yourself to put for your own flip monsters. Yeah, it's a pretty good card. 2 knock again. Kind of like semi considering putting this on the side, but then like because I made 2 Suki, this is pretty strong. 2 Snatch and Burial, the 2 equips. I don't think anything needs to be said about these. 1 heavy, 1 MST. Yeah, again, same thing. And then for the trap lineup, we played 2 Sack and 1 Tornado, and then the 3 staple traps. I think the trap trinity. We have our spell trinity, and I think we have our trap trinity as well. I think these cards, even if your deck is only on 3 traps, I think those should be the 3 traps. And then yeah, Tornado, Sack, and Sack. That's that. Alright, so then for the side deck, I think the 3rd book comes up a bit more if you're on Decree, but I'm not. So we play a small little warrior package, not as big as I was playing. I was previously playing 2 Rhoda and a DD Assailant, but I had to make room. I think this offers most of what you're trying to do. Like Exile still being a way to deal with monsters. These being coming in against the flip decks, and then Zaluga is a card I've always liked. If you like, if this was like an actual, if this was a bigger event, I'd probably play Assailant over this. But I really like this in games where I see like a recruiter with the Koichi in game 1, because it's a card that you can just set defensively, and it'll either bait and knock, which means it's done its job, or they will attack into it like a Koichi, a Sangan, or a Mystic Tomato, Rat, something like that. So you can start aggro out with this in, and just it gives a way to, or against Cat or something, like it gives a way to convert hand looping earlier. And we played 2 Walk. I actually played against Burn. It was like empty jar Burn. So I won game 1 by just being really aggressive and playing like turn 2 Tribe and just swinging. And eventually getting to a point where I could go like prem back something Trippy Kuraz and swing. But I unfortunately did get both games. I didn't get like the full deck out combo, but in both games he drew like 15 cards off the Cyber Jar and then set 2 to 3 secret barrels. So there wasn't much I could do there really. This is for the mirror. Yeah, just taking their flip monsters and converting it into something else for you. Not only do you get the advantage of whatever the flip monster does, but you also get to take it away from them. And importantly, it's good against the mirror. It's good against the like chaos control if there aren't the Koichis. Again, like you'll kind of infer siding decisions based off of what you see in game 1, not just the deck that they're playing. So 1 Revoku. It was just the way in case I had to play against one of the like OTK decks, whether it be Cat or Reason Gate. I was on the second one, but again I just had to make room. Then we had 2 Tornadoes. Again, just extra cards for Warrior, for those like trap decks. Again, Tornado is kind of based off what you see in game 1. There's not much like Floodgates or shouting this to out that specifically hurt Goat. So yeah, I think people are very past playing Light of Intervention anymore. And then to round up the side deck, we played Triple Judgment. I quite like Judgment on the side. Just as it's like 1 if you're going first, but 2 if you see your opponents playing a lot of like very high impact cards that either don't trade well into a 1-for-1 trade, like would it be that they have a higher cost, or they have some kind of like requirement. I think this trades really well. So like if your opponent is playing Reasoning Gate, they'll set up to do a defusion play. If you can negate the defusion, it just sets them, it like ends their turn unless they have the second one. I like it against Chaos. You hit the Chaos Sorcerer, you hit the DLS, they never get to summon it again. All in all, I think it's really good card. It's too much more explaining. And also, like, you'll just get these games where you'll have like a Suki Thousand Eyes lock, and you can also protect it with a Judgment, so it's pretty crazy. So yeah, that was the list. I'm a huge fan of this deck. So yeah, let me know what you think. If there's anything you'd suggest or any like discussion you wanna take place in, I'm always happy to talk. Just comment down below and we'll figure it out from there. So yeah, alright, peace guys.